We're here with Gunther Engelman, Gunny, we used to call him.
They called a lot of names, but that's one of them.
That's one of them, and that one stuck.
Yes.
Yeah. Gunny is from Oshkosh, and he's very influential in soccer, high school soccer in Oshkosh. Tell us a little bit about how you got to be involved in soccer, how you got here, because you weren't born in Oshkosh.
Right, I was born in Germany. At that time it was Germany. 2 weeks after I was born it became East Germany, and I lived there till I was 9 years old. And then one day my mom and dad decided to go on vacation, and we never came back. We went to West Germany and eventually ended here in the United States in 1956. And I started school in January, not a word of English. So that was fun, but it didn't take long.
Yeah.
They got me out of there with a D in English, but by the time I got out of 7th grade I had an A in English.
Yeah.
Because it's very easy for kids to
Yeah.
learn the language. And I had a lot of help from the kids. They taught me some words that you can't repeat, but most of the words...
It wasn't as easy for your mom and dad.
Oh no, mom and dad had an accent
Yeah.
till
All the
they
lives.
passed. Yeah. So.
So you came here and didn't play soccer right away.
No, we
you were
had...
aware of the soccer club.
My dad became a referee, so of course then I went and watched the local team, which was comprised mostly of German people. And at that time, you had to be 16 to play adult soccer. And it took me 4 years to
There wasn't
get...
a youth soccer.
No, there was nothing. So at 16 then I started playing with the Oshkosh team.
Mm-hmm. And they did all right, but eventually they
We basically ran out of players.
Yeah.
And Benny Bobbink and Willie Hertz, they had come down from Appleton to play with us. And then I went with them back to Appleton to play for what then became the Fox Valley Bombers.
Yes.
And basically stayed with them till I was 36 years old when the team disbanded because of, again, running out of players.
Yeah.
So.
Wow. Yeah, that's when I got involved too, and the Bombers were born in Appleton, but yeah, it ruined the Oshkosh team because a lot of the players were coming from Oshkosh. So you played with them, enjoyed a national championship with the Bombers?
Yeah. We had some really good teams. Like we talked before, when we went to the major league, it was tough because we didn't have enough teams. We had to have 2 teams.
Right.
And some of us had to play 2 games. So in the major league, at halftime, if I remember right, we were never behind, but we never won a game.
Yeah.
Because we ran out of gas.
Yeah.
You know.
But you already had played a game with the reserves, they called it up then, yeah.
Then after my soccer career ended, as far as playing, I became a soccer coach at Oshkosh North.
Yeah.
I stayed there for 20 years.
That timing was just right on that.
Perfect.
Because you were there from the beginning, right?
Yep.
When you first started Fox Valley Soccer.
Yes, it was a very memorable first year. 0-15. Never won a game.
They did not have a youth program at the time.
No. So we had the swimming team, it was co-ed. We had ladies on the team. Some of them were very good, some of them were not good. The guys were good, some of them were just horrible.
Yeah.
But we had a good time.
Yeah. And you were still playing too then.
Yeah.
And you must have felt right at home playing in Milwaukee against some of the, quite a few German
Oh yes.
teams.
Those were some of them, you know.
The Bavarians and the sport club.
They all had their own little clubhouse.
Yeah.
And, you know, I had Horst Kelbert, I don't remember if you don't remember Horst.
Sure. Yeah.
He was kind of my sponsor, my dad, when we went out, I know, you know, he says, he can have a beer.
You were was like your dad's
Yeah,
chaperone,
he,
huh?
he,
Yeah.
he took care of me, yeah, he was a great guy, great
Yeah,
guy.
those places, they went back to the 20s and 30s,
Yes.
like Sheboygan.
Yeah.
That had been there in the 20s when we had teams in Appleton and Oshkosh, and
Mhm.
they all disappeared.
Right.
But Sheboygan.
Sheboygan had an awesome setup, it was beautiful.
And they.
And now it's all gone, it's all houses.
Yeah, sports club isn't there anymore. But soccer is still strong over there too.
Sure.
The UW, I remember I lost the state championship to UW Sheboygan 1 year in the rain. Yeah, those are different memories.
Right, good memories.
You always had good support from the community too, and one of the sponsors of the adult team that you played for, the Bombers.
The Nina Eagles?
The Nina Eagles. They were very supportive.
Very, very much so. Basically, we didn't have to pay a dime. The only thing, and like every organization, there's probably 6 people that do the work. And we usually had 6 of the players that did bingo, and that was our requirement. We had to do bingo for the Nina Eagles Club, and they sponsored us. They paid all the referee fees, so we needed balls, nets, or whatever. They took care of it, so it was really nice, very nice.
And the Bombers were also fed by high school players.
Yeah.
Who, in the meantime, high school soccer started, especially the club soccer
Right.
first. And
Yeah.
they helped the team a lot too. Like
There was, well, when we quit, there were very few of the older guys like myself, and Jimmy Nash, and Benny Bobbing. That was all that was left, and then we had some younger people like the Smead boys.
Yeah.
What an unfortunate family.
3 out of 4.
Yes, it's horrible. But they were like they came from Nina as far as the high school, and they played with us then at the end.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the numbers weren't there in the beginning, but towards the end they started to fill in.
right.
And today we have the numbers, but I don't think we have the high school or the adult soccer programs that they did have.
No, it's for some reason they seem to lose interest. There are, of course, there's a few that they go on and play in college, which is awesome. But most of the people, when they get done with high school, they don't play soccer again. It takes too much time to go and get something together, and you gotta go travel to this city and this city and this city, which we thoroughly loved. I enjoyed the heck out of it. But it's like everything else. There's people have so much to do, they don't have time for fun things.
But it was a European way.
Yeah.
You played soccer as an adult for as long as you could.
Exactly.
But like you said, traveling, that was
right.
not that much travel at all.
Yeah. I was playing soccer on Sundays, and during the week I played baseball, softball.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I couldn't wait for every game. I know when I broke my arm when I was playing softball, and I slid it up second base. I had my watch upside down, and the watch caught in the turf, and it snapped my wrist. So I had to sneak my stuff out of the house and go and play soccer, and Mom knew what was going on anyway, But I played with a little cast on, I couldn't wait.
I remember now that I lost my meniscus one time when I was covering you at Mount Park. You were playing, I was playing left fullback, you were playing right wing.
Yeah.
And we tackled one another, and I felt it snap.
Yeah.
Same as the other knee before.
Yeah.
That was the end of my soccer career.
I was pretty fortunate as far as that.
Never got hurt.
No,
To that point.
that's one thing about being short. When you catch yourself in the grass, you kind of just fall over.
Yeah.
Tall guys, the first thing that goes is the knee.
Yeah.
So I was fortunate that way.
Yeah. I never thought of it that way.
That's just